Hey kids, it's Arp. This is the ArpCast, somewhat live from the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains in eastern Tennessee. Today we talk about different things, weird people, and maybe unicorns and rainbows. We read poetry and short stories too. Most of all, we keep it real. This is the ArpCast, starting now. ArpCast number 52, February 14, 2018. That's right, it's the love program. Valentine's Day, 2018. We are making our way to 40 subscribers. Today it is CW that takes us into the 30s. That's right, 31 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you very much. Catch us, that's right, YouTube, Instagram, and Apple Podcast. You can also catch us on Blogger if you're out there. I know maybe a couple of you check our Blogger site. Binge, cringe, and unhinge, I say. That's right, we do everything in threes around here. 100 by May 4, 2018. We're here 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for your benefit. So it is Valentine's Day, so a little light reading today. And I'm going to try to explain what seems to be, or may come off as not so lighthearted and full of romance and love, and bring us around to, this is love? What do we have going on in society today? So, indulge me. Thank you. Nestled in anger's tender pillow, we find both comfort and discomfort. Anger carries that reputation, if not too well. You may ask, why tender? In catharsis, clouded by ego, one finds the answer. An easy answer, 'tis not, but it is a rare thing for life to provide simple, naked answers. Rarity does not eclipse improbability. Anger passes through us like a carafe of fine wine or a vial of opiate, and it releases in the mind a sense of accomplishment, a sense that a point or position played bests that of another individual or group. In the aggregate, anger at the societal level acts in the same manner. Through seemingly chaste mathematics and plain scientific reasoning, energy levels erupt. The metamorphosis of siloed thinking into impassioned groupthink acts as a chemical bond. We build bridges. We connect dots, settlements, virtual and mobile, spread across the land, unchecked and unregulated. Accomplishment becomes demagoguery. A single bellicose shout pillories one's soul. An amalgam of the same institutionalizes hatred. Yet we continue to choose anger over rational debate. The ad hominem nature of the world today betrays our common decency. We must underwrite a search for our common decency. We must purge the stock of hate which is vested in many of us. This does not mean we must force geniality. This does not indicate a need for hushed tones and cowardly acts. In fact, this is a voluntary undertaking. Regardless of all of our differences, a challenge exists. This challenge begs we consider what is common between us. Though anger permeates, so does a higher calling on intellectual zenith. Let us all sleep easy, knowing we have overcome our individual and by association group anger. In times of passionate discourse, let's leave our emotion at the door, find control in our physical triggers, and debate for debate's sake, no more. So, there was a very heinous event today, and on this Valentine's Day, and I know we're all shocked by it, but probably desensitized to it. It seems to happen so often. And of course, we worry immediately about, well, what if this happened to me, or, hit close to home or whatever. And it's tough. I think we have to teach ourselves first and foremost, and our children and our neighbors and our parents and our friends and our enemies, that look, you can have differences. You're going to have differences. It's what makes us uniquely human. But there's no reason to get caught up in it and attached to it. Well, gosh, I'm better or I'm worse. Whatever that position may be. This is not love. Not love at all. So another piece. A little different. It's a little poem. I drink the mementos of drip coffee grinds. Sleep vacates its host, and he dies just a little more. I breathe the tremolos of long-forgotten sounds. Lust cajoles my heart, and I move away from my core. This is the fight we lose in battles after happy hour. These are the days we choose to ignore, man seeking power over others. I search the afterglows of binge-eating clowns. Trust departs our posts, and we cry just a little more. But it is love, saintly and pure, dusty snow on a green lawn, that shields us from the cold. Love is a powerful thing, folks, and it's not the fall in love or are you in love or that kind of love I'm talking about. That's a different kind of love. That's transient. It's ephemeral and combustible even, right? I mean, it can just go up in flames like that. True love here on this Valentine's Day is something altogether different. It defies perishability. It denies hatred. And that's what we need to be searching for. Right? That's what the call to action needs to be. Hate's no being. 35 qualities of a devotee of God. The first one in the Bhagavad Gita is hate's no being. That's a tough one, right? It's a tough one. But it's so pure and so consequential. And it's an objective, a goal, whether you believe in God or not. It is that which I think can transform us into this current state that we're in, which is kind of masked by our material success, right? We feel like we got a great home and a great family and a great vehicle and a great job and clothes and all this stuff, and that kind of masks all this undercurrent of anger and angst and defiance against what's pure and good. So I ask you on this Valentine's Day to ask yourself, this is love? I think not. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's not this. It's so much more. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I love you all. We'll see you on Friday. Well, kids, you know who this is. It's Arp, damn it. You have been listening to the ArpCast, a sensational, fact-filled experience meant to change the world. I'm happy you stopped by. Our sponsors, those greedy, wily bastards, thank you too. Make sure to write, this has been the ArpCast. I'm out.